Hello everybody, my name is Isis Daniel and I am the Millennial Somm, and today we are heading to France. Yes, so let's get this thing going. I came across a very interesting bottle of wine. I was already planning to kind of go into this region. I was looking over a lot of the videos and I drink a lot of reds. So I wanted to do a white wine, came across this Pouilly Fumé, and I wanted to kind of taste it with you guys for Tasting Thursdays. I feel like that's my new Tasting Thursdays, right? But yeah, so that's what we're gonna taste today, so let's get into it.
Open up, UOPN.
All right, so yes, so today we are going to France. We're going to a very specific region in France. So when we take a look at this bottle of wine, this is what we're going to be tasting today. You see that it says Pouilly Fumé, right? And so when most European countries, rather than saying the varietal or the grape, so Cabernet, Sauvignon Blanc, Merlot, any of those type of varietal names, what they will name is the region. So regions in Europe, there are regions that are known for specific varietals. So when you see Pouilly Fumé, you know that you are actually drinking a what? A Sauvignon Blanc. All right, so if you don't know, now you know. But what I want you guys to do is be able to walk into a store, in any restaurant, and be able to know exactly what's on the wine list, or if you're looking for a Sauvignon Blanc, that's a cool climate, that's typically what you like those crisp flavors. You have the tools to be able to walk in any space and be confident in any decision that you are making when it comes to choosing a wine. It's really not as hard as you think that it is, but as soon as you start to learn some of the regions, or at least what type of wines come from old world and new world, what are the typical flavors, it will actually help you narrow down to what you like. Now, we're not saying that you need to be a somm and you have to know how every wine, typically tastes, even in other regions like in Portugal, which is an old world wine, which we talked about last week, right? We tried a Portuguese wine. Old world usually have tart, underripe flavors because it's typically a cooler climate. With Portugal being such a warm climate area, you get riper flavors. You get more flavors that are typical of a new world, everything outside of Europe flavors. So, there's lots of pieces to the puzzle, and with the Millennial Somm, we are working together to put the puzzle pieces together so that you can know what you like. When we're talking about this region, what region am I talking about? I have like a little map here, but I can't really show it because it'd be kind of weird. But we are going to be in the region of Loire Valley in France. Loire Valley specializes in Sauvignon Blanc. So when we're thinking about, what is it called? A Sancerre, right? Most people know Sancerre is a Sauvignon Blanc that is known for its dry, crisp acidity. Gets lots of green apple in there, citrus. Those are the typical flavors, but you also get that with a Pouilly Fumé as well. Okay, so what we're going to be expecting from this, we're expecting, because it's a cool climate, we're going to have high acidity. It's going to be a dry wine, medium body. Perhaps in most Pouilly Fumé wines, we're going to have gooseberry, grass. So we should get a little interesting. With Sauvignon Blanc, they're known for their vegetable characters, so asparagus, green pepper, things of that sort. Underripened flavors, right? That's what you're going to get. Whenever a wine is underripe, you get a lot of vegetable characters, and Sauvignon Blanc is known for that specific grass and vegetable, asparagus, green pepper flavors. Okay, so that's what we're expecting from this wine. I'm a little excited. but we're gonna say in this region in France, we are trying a Pouilly Fumé. And in this particular village in Pouilly Fumé, we are trying VA Vigna. And that's right here, 2018. All right, so we have our wine here. And it has like a little, it's hay, but it has like a little bit of a green tint to it, which is kind of interesting. And so whenever we're tasting, remember we're gonna want to have white piece of paper. You can also have maybe black writing when you're drinking red wine so that you can see how transparent the wine is. This is very transparent. And I am definitely getting a pale straw with just a little hint of green. So it's kind of interesting. All right, open it up. Get it warmed up. We're trying to get to know the wine. How you doing? Where you from? What's your interests? Who you be with? All right, sorry. Let's go ahead and take a smell. All right, so the aromas are very pronounced. Like as soon as you come in for a smell, they're like, hey, get to know me. So this is a nice wine, very friendly wine. Wants you to get to know her. Okay. So I'm getting some grapefruit, lots of lemon, grass. So typical of a Sauvignon Blanc, as we talked about already, you get grass aromas. It's definitely there. It kind of makes the flavors, at least the smell, it's not as fruity, so all of those citrus that I'm getting and grapefruit, and I get a little bit of apple. It's kind of overshadowed by the grass, but not in a bad way. Let's taste. Oh, that's good. So yes, we expect high acidity. Once again, get all that saliva running to the front. So typical of this Sauvignon Blanc. So definitely true to that. Dry wine, as we would expect from a Sauvignon Blanc. So you get, I'm gonna say, some vegetable characters. The taste is kind of like a subtle green pepper, honestly. If that, I think overall this wine is very easy to drink. The acidity is not very crisp, but it does make it an easy to drink wine. I wouldn't say that this is like my favorite. However, for this type of wine, for me, you guys know, we talked about how last week, how I am in love with Portuguese wines. Why am I in love with Portuguese wines? Because I love ripe fruit flavors. I love high acidity. I love a wine that is just so open and warm, right? So a little bit higher alcohol content works with me. I do like whiskey, so that's probably why. Feel the burn. However, this wine here is typical of a Sauvignon Blanc. It's not, super ripe flavors. Of course not. It's actually very acidic, and the flavors, you can tell that the grapes struggle to ripen because it's in a cooler climate. I think that for anyone who loves a Sancerre, that you would absolutely love this wine here. So I highly recommend it for you. It's a solid wine. I can drink it. It's super good, actually. So. And I think the reason why I appreciate the Sauvignon Blanc, I consider it to be the mom of the group. If you don't know, Cabernet Franc Sauvignon Blanc created Cabernet Sauvignon. All right. So I consider Sauvignon Blanc to be the mom, right? So she brings the acidity. She's puckering up. She, she has all this sass. She's one with the earth. She has, those grass flavors, all those, vegetable flavors that we get, very earthy for a white wine. She's super down to earth. That's how she's like the cool mom. I wish, oh man, I wish I could remember that line from Mean Girls. Was, I'm not a something mom, I'm a cool mom. Whatever she said. That is what Sauvignon Blanc is to me. She has tons of personality, very pronounced. When you, as you saw, taking a sniff, she's like, hello, get to know me. Just like Cabernet Sauvignon. We talk about how Cabernet is loud, obnoxious, all over the place, high acidity, high tannin, high everything. And Sauvignon Blanc, she's not totally balls to the wall like Cabernet Sauvignon. But at the same time, you definitely understand why Cabernet is so loud and obnoxious. And look at me, I've walked in the room, because that's how Sauvignon Blanc is. In its own earthy, I'm a cool chick, down to earth way, she still is the belle of the ball. She walks in and everyone knows who she is. From those herbaceous flavors, from the, high acidity, and always getting like nice fresh squeezed lemon, and always getting, asparagus. It's very weird, to have a drink of wine that smells like asparagus and grass, but in the same time, tastes really good. So whenever you're thinking about Sauvignon Blanc, if that's who you are this super down chick, but at the same time, when you walk in a room, you're like, I've arrived, so get into it. That is who Sauvignon Blanc is. So know who you are. Who are you? Sauvignon Blanc. So yes, I would actually recommend this wine. Again, if you are a huge Sauvignon Blanc fan, get that. If you are a Sancerre fan, I would highly recommend similar wine making strategies. Pretty good. So yeah, baby. So I do have some things coming up for you guys. I just had my first giveaway. So congratulations to Kels. She lives in Canada, so I hope you enjoy your cork pops. Cork pop. It's gonna be amazing. I asked her to please, show a video of her using it, so hopefully we can see that soon. And yeah, I have another giveaway sitting over there. So keep your eyes open. We should be having that set up and ready to get to you very, very soon. But yeah, I've been working on a few projects pretty much the whole summer, and some things had to get on pause, I had to pause a lot of the plans I had for many different reasons, but I am happy that things are now getting back on course and we are moving and plans are starting to come into fruition. So guys, continue to stay connected. For all my viewers who have stuck it out with me so far, we are moving and shaking, boo. Woo. If you're new, please like, follow, subscribe, turn on your notifications. If you're one of my ghost watchers who watch every week but don't like and follow, come on. Follow and like, let's get into it. We're here together. We're a family, like a giant tree branching out towards the sky. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? It's Dream Girls. Anyway, so yes, make sure that you turn on your notifications, you're liking, and we are staying connected because we have so much in store for you guys. I recently decided to write a blog. So I know this is my vlog where I come on and I taste wines and we have a great time. However, I decided, for the sake of my studying, I'm going to dive deeper into certain topics, wine topics, and really write about them. So I want you guys to keep an eye out for that. Honestly, I think I'm going to start this week. I have a lot to talk about when it comes to wine, and this is why I decided to write a blog. I decided to write a blog because when you find your passion, it's often something that you can't help but talk about, right? And everyone who knows me knows I love wine. I can't help but talk about it, but I will interact with a complete stranger, okay? Stranger, don't know from Adam. If they start talking about wine, we are having a conversation. And I get so enthusiastic about it, and I'm ranting and I can't stop talking about it. That's how I feel about wine. I absolutely love it. And I decided because of that, yes, I can do these tastings. Yes, I have my Turnout Tuesdays where I invite people to taste and, taste food and wine and kind of experience wine on a different level beyond what they are comfortable with. However, I think that there is still another layer that I can tackle to make sure that you guys are fully understanding wine, the wine world, and experiencing wine to the best of your ability. Because that's why I'm here. I'm a wine lover. I came into this industry simply because I liked wine. Like, there really wasn't anything else that pushed me to it other than I drank wine all the time. I had a conversation with my mom, and she was like, this could be a profession. And it didn't even dawn on me that I could do this. And so here I am doing it. Now, I encourage you with anything that you're interested in, if you love it, you talk about it all the time, even when you don't know what you're talking about. Okay? I think I would encourage you to invest some time in some classes. I would encourage you to invest in yourself go online and talk about the things that you're interested in, because you just never know what's going to come from it. And this is something that came out of passion, and that's why I'm going to write a blog, because I want my world to be wine. And whatever you are interested in, whatever you want in life, whatever pushes you and makes you super excited, I encourage you to figure out how you can incorporate that love into the love of your life. Okay? And that's really all I have to say. Today, I know you guys are used to me being all over the place, singing and but no, today. I'm a human being. I have my high days, I have my low days, and I have my, I'm just chilling. And today, I'm just chilling. I love a glass of wine. I'm getting ready to celebrate a birthday with one of my friends, which is why y'all like, ooh, I haven't seen Isis with makeup in a minute. Get into it. Yes. So, going out and have a good time today. I encourage you guys to do the same. Again, love you guys. And I will see you next Tasting Thursdays. Tasting Thursdays with your girl, the Millennial Song. All right, you guys. I'll see you next time. Love you.
Open up, you open.